Welcome to the Forward Focused Flashcast, bite-sized episodes designed to help you become a more effective, well-rounded leader with quick tips that you can implement right away. I'm your host, Jon Reusch, and in today's episode, we're talking about adding your daily rundown to your calendar to make sure you succeed. We want you to have Breathe and a daily rundown, so enjoy Breathe 2.0. So if you've been with Forward Focus for a little bit, I encourage you to remember and look back on the Breathe episode that we did and how having the power of being able to breathe or pause in your day to sort of hit reset and get refocused and realigned, how powerful that can be in your world. If you haven't seen that episode yet, I encourage you to pause and go back and watch Breathe because it will make sense as you watch Breathe 2.0. So the short summary of it is that every single day, you want to be able to have 30 minutes for you time. In your organization, you may get off track through the day, fall behind. There might be fires that you need to put out. And so specifically on Monday, I ask that you've implemented an hour of breathe time or emergency time to get caught up. And then Tuesday through the end of your week, 30 minutes every day. And you may not use the full 30 minutes. It's not about that. It's about having a buffer in your day to sort of hit reset, right? So building on that, there's something that I do each evening as I wrap my business day, and it's called my daily rundown, right? And it has 3 big points to it to make it as successful as possible. Number 1, if I'm somebody who does what I say I'm going to do, the first thing I ask is, did all my messaging for the day go out? Did I send that email, return that phone call, or text somebody with an answer because I said I was going to do it? So communication and getting out your messages is critical because in business, we want to always under-promise and over-deliver. We want to follow through with what we say we're going to do. Number 2, I look at my appointments or workshops or any commitments I have the next day, I confirm them. I send out messaging, but I confirm that that is locked into my calendar and that my day is organized. And this is helpful for people that sometimes double book themselves, or maybe they have an assistant that's working in their calendar and maybe double booking. We want to make sure that we are really following a tight schedule, but one that is maintainable, right? One that isn't going to burn us out or ask for us to be in 2 places at once, because that rarely works out in this world. So number 2 is always confirming the next day, confirming the calendar and the appointments. And then number 3, and this is a biggie, especially in a sales type organization. And if you think about it, well, I'm not in sales. In fact, most jobs, most organizations, if you don't have clients, if you don't have new clients coming into your organization, then you don't have a job, right? So I would argue to think about clients in any way that it relates to your industry as about new business, new contracts, new appointments, whatever that might be. In my world, I create what's called a hit list. And it's who am I going to target that I'm not in business with yet that I would like to be. And so I'm like, okay, here's the 20 names that I'm targeting tomorrow. Do I have the information I need to have, a reasonable and efficient conversation with them? Do I know what they did last year in their business? If I'm trying to consult them and attract them to my organization and I'm going to say I'm going to grow your business, I better know what they did in business, right? I better know what they've already performed. If I'm looking to bring on new clients to do headshots for family photos and I have a photography business, I would want to know like the last time potentially, or a question I'd want to ask is, when's the last time you documented a family moment? Right? I'd want to know if this is a pattern that they've done before or if it's something that they're brand new and they're going to be experiencing for the first time with me. So that hit list is critical because oftentimes as business leaders, if you don't succeed in your morning and get off to a good start in terms of growing your business, in the back of your mind, the rest of the day, you're typically running your business, right? Growing and running. So you want to start your day off by growing it because you have something to look forward to, something that excites you. It gets you going. Then you run the business the rest of the day with the appointments you've already confirmed and the messages or messaging that you know needs to go out to succeed. So remember, 3 things must be included in your rundown. Messaging that must go out because I do what I say I'm going to do. Confirmation for my appointments the next day to make sure that my calendar is super clean and I have not overextended myself. And 3, any successful business is growing while it's being maintained and it's running, right? So who is my hit list or my target list that I would like to grow with and attract into my organization? If you do those 3 things every single day, you will have much more clarity on where you need to go as a leader. And then here's the best part. You can now teach your employees to do the same thing in their role. And so now everybody within your organization can get into a momentum or a habit of what is my rundown for my position and how does it help me set up success for the next day. Just like pulling out your clothes the night before so you don't have to think about it in the morning, a daily rundown will help you be more efficient in your business. If you found value in today's episode, please be sure to subscribe so you never miss a lesson to be the leader that you deserve to be. And until next time, lead on.